Yeah,
Yeah.
load.
Coming online now.
I was reading an article on ESPN. They're saying that Mayweather put like an amateur,
Yeah.
because they didn't take McGregor seriously, innit? That was you know that way he was going forward, like walking into Conor and took 3 punches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't bobbing and weaving, he was just walking straight through his punches.
Yeah.
That's an amateur way of do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Floyd tries that against any of the current champs, he's getting knocked the hell out.
Yeah, you get knocked out, yeah.
Especially like an Errol Spence. Oh my god, you're getting bodied. I want Floyd to stay retired, but he best not come back.
Yeah, but I think he'd fight differently against another fight. I think he just did it. As I said, he was toying with them.
No, not even that, man. Like, he's done. There's things I saw that let me know he's done, bro. Against an Errol Spence or Keith Thurman, bro, he's getting dealt with. Them young lions, bro, them man are too much right now.
That shows how bad Conor was then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is that you can't say he did well because he did like against a 40-year-old boxer that's been retired for 2 years. That doesn't.
No, I said he did well because he's not a pro boxer.
Yeah, but still, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't give him credit for that. Like, I mean, come on, like, fighter, like he's a fighter.
You could say,
That's-
look, there's a difference between someone as a fighter and someone as a pro boxer. Like, you can't say he's a fighter. That doesn't mean he's a pro boxer.
Yeah, but there's a lot of elements in pro fighting that you can bring to the boxing table.
There's nothing you can bring from the MMA world to the boxing table. What can you bring from MMA, UFC to boxing? That wait. Let me finish. That isn't already in boxing at a higher level.
Well, that's it. But that's it. Obviously, but that's it. You still have that. Obviously, you're not going to be as trained, but you still have a degree of that training. So yeah, it's not at the level, but remember as well, like just because you get trained to a certain way doesn't mean you're going to be as good, right? So like you're going to have obviously all pros train at pro level.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna give you some specifics. Wait.
No, but listen, there's a big gap between. There's a big gap between a lot of fighters, pro level fighters, right? So like the best, like there's obviously got pros that are not very good and the pros that are amazing.
All right, I'm gonna name some specifics in terms of attributes that you have to have in MMA and boxing. Head movement. You have to have better head movement in boxing than MMA. So you ain't bringing nothing over to boxing that boxing doesn't already have. Footwork. You have to have better footwork in boxing than in MMA. Being able to close the distance. Being able to close it.
It's different footwork. It's not better. It's like it's different. Okay, it's because with footwork in MMA, you have to cover more angles. You have to cover more angles. I remember your legs are under attack as well doing MMA, right? So it's different. Like you have to be quick on your feet.
You have to be able to close the distance faster in boxing than in MMA. You have to have better stamina in boxing than in MMA.
It's a different kind of stamina. It's
not a different kind of stamina. This just proved it, bro.
No, it's a different kind of stamina. It's okay.
It's not a different kind of stamina. MMA, you can clinch. You can't do that in boxing for too long.
I'll give you an example. Right?
MMA
for football, right?
Has a ground game.
Football, right?
There is no ground game in boxing.
See Haggerstone, right? The 7-a-side pitch, the half side 7-a-side pitch from Haggerstone. That I can run on that all day. Like that size, it's like it's half the size of a 11-a-side pitch, right? Length, half the length wise. I can run on that for hours. I get not tired, but not tired enough. Now on a 5-a-side pitch, whoa shit. On a small little 5-a-side pitch, bursting up and down like within like about 10 minutes, I'm knackered. Right? Because it's a different, like you're exerting different kinds of energy. So it's the same with like boxing. Like it's the stamina, it's the way you're exerting your energy that gets you tired. Like because with boxing you always get your hands up for a long period of time, and after a while that position of your arms, like holding your arms up in that position, especially with the gloves as well, that weigh down a bit on you, it kind of like builds up the lactic acid in your arms.
Of course it does. That's why you require greater stamina.
It's a different kind. It's a different kind of stamina.
There is no such thing as a different kind of stamina. You have to have a higher level of cardiovascular training.
It's a different kind of stamina.
With a higher tempo. That's why boxers do higher tempo training for higher cardiovascular fatigue endurance. It's different level.
I think it's different.
UFC man's walking around with their hands down, circling that big octagon, and you oh my god, this is ridiculous, man.
I think
them man holding each other in the clinch on the floor, rolling it. I'm like, bruh, stop it, man. Stop it.
What I was saying is, why did they everyone was saying that Conor's stab was gonna fail him.
He was gone, bro. From round 5.
I'll tell you why.
From round 5, bro. And he's younger. Floyd is 40 years old.
I'll explain it to you. See, Conor is known for having bad stamina.
Oh my god.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Like, he gets tired because he just doesn't. So what a thing he does as well is because what he does is he drops weight a lot. Right, he drops a load of weight. So to fight guys that are a lot smaller than him, and I guess probably like something that result of that. Maybe I'm not sure if that's the case. I'm not sure if that's a reason why, but maybe.
But boxing's longer than MMA, though, right? Longer than MMA.
Yeah, but the thing is, he'll get tired quick. But if you look at the point he got tired, right? He gets tired sooner than that in mixed martial arts. Right? So he'll by that round, okay, like with mixed martial arts, he got like 5 rounds. In championship fights, it's like 5 rounds. Sometimes you'll see in these fights, he'll get tired even after the first round. So going into the second round, he's already fucking tired.
He looked tired after round 4. I could see he was tired in the boxing.
Yeah. So that's 12 minutes with breaks, right? And so he lasts 12. So he got like 12 minutes. And it took him 12 minutes to get tired. In mixed martial arts, he'll get tired in like fucking 5, and that's because he's like, I've seen him get tired in 5. Like by the first round, he's tired already.
Okay. Here's where things get interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw in another little piece of the puzzle in here.
You got to have 12 minutes in boxing, yeah. But that's because Mayweather wasn't even giving him body shots. Saying at third round we got the body shots.
Yeah.
Weighed him down.
Yeah. Breaking down. I think I wouldn't like. I knew that he was going to get tired in boxing because the boxing, like, it's just like it can. I've never boxed, right? But I can see the way the movement and the way they fight, right? I can see how you can get fucking tired. I can see that shit, right? Especially if you haven't trained in that stuff, like. That's why I kind of like most people that kind of like watch fights that probably haven't even boxed themselves or probably had a little bit of boxing experience. Yeah, from studying the way Conor fights and how his experience in MMA to watching to knowing how like boxing operates, you kind of knew that Conor was going to get tired. Like even without the body shots and all that kind of stuff, you knew he was going to get gassed. But that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse for him. Like that just shows that he's just like he's not really.
My game is fucked up, man. I'm shooting people with him. Then fuck.
Yeah, he's not a high level fighter, right? Because being a part of being a high level fighter is obviously having stamina to fight.
All right, then wait. I have to ask a critical question then.
Yeah.
If you're saying all this about Conor,
yeah,
what does it say about UFC and MMA if he is the most dominant fighter in the game?
He's not. That's the thing. He's not.
I'm gonna have to drop my mic on that one.
No, he's not. It's bullshit.
I'm gonna have to drop the mic on that.
I'm telling you, he's not the most effective. He's not the most dominant fighter.
I'm gonna have to drop that mic, word.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's bullshit. Like, he's been. Remember as well, he's been like this big mouth. He's been a setup for a while, right? So they've kind of orchestrated it to give him like an easy path to be a champion in 2 divisions. Like they gave him an easy path. But obviously, yeah, I'm not going to say he didn't beat some good people. Yeah, he did. But they gave him a little help along the way. Yeah? So like the path was very easy for him to play.
Who's there? Who's there? Who will beat him there?
That's the question.
Oh my god! I can say words. Okay, what's his name? Tony Ferguson will destroy him. Khabib will destroy him. This Kevin Lee will destroy him.
Are they ready?
they're in the weight class that he has that he holds the belt in. They're in the weight class that he basically the higher weight class because there's Jose Aldo's weight class, right?
Yeah.
There's no that got that 20 seconds. That's a low. See that weight class, that Jose Aldo weight class. That's a small weight class. That's like like him v Mayweather. It's like guys small like Mayweather against Conor. So. Yeah, he won that. Obviously, yeah, fair enough. He did dominate that weight class. He actually wiped out everyone, but he was bigger than everyone else by quite a margin. So it was kind of smooth the way he did it, like in how he just dropped a lot of weight quite smoothly.
So who's the mandatory for his new? Who's the mandatory challenger for his new? The next fight then?
Oh, kind of okay. I don't know. It should be Ferguson. Okay, it's good. Ferguson and Kevin Lee are gonna fight. I think in November or something, and then the winner gets the interim belt, and then really one of them two should be fighting him right next, but he might avoid it and fight Khabib. Khabib also could beat him as well, but and then there's this basically.
Don't forget, very people said Aldo was gonna run through him.
Oh no, okay, yeah, no, listen, Aldo was, the thing is, Aldo was undefeated for like a long time. Aldo was great, right? So they just thought Aldo will beat him with skill. That's kind of what they thought with like Mayweather, but Mayweather did it, like Mayweather got him with the technique, out-funked him. But yeah, because it's like, he was just...
Aldo didn't think himself so but Aldo didn't, like when he went in, like when it was still like that fight was going for such a long time. I guess when it kind of finally came to the crunch, Aldo didn't fight smart, like he ran straight in, right, and trained with Conor, and Conor this got better because Conor's reach is longer. Conor can throw like obviously his punch is harder because he's got a lot more weight. So and he can land a punch. He's quite precise. He is. He has got to give him credit. He is like aim a shot. So yeah, it's just because of that. Aldo not taking it. So in Conor's weight class, yeah, he's got a belt. Yeah. Where did he rank then?
Oh, where would I rank him? Okay, in the higher. Okay, in Aldo's weight, in Aldo's category, which I would say he's fighting smaller guys. He was obviously number one. Yeah. Okay, maybe there's one or two guys that can probably beat it. Maybe three. I'd say
he's number 4 then in that weight class.
No, I'll put him at number 1 because there's like 3 guys that can beat him, but like you can say they can beat him, but they haven't. So I can't really say I won't. But I'm saying there's 3 guys that can beat him. Okay, Max Holloway. He beat Max Holloway before, but Max Holloway's a lot better now, right? He really beat Max Holloway. Max Holloway was a kid when he beat him, right? And then Max Holloway, like, I think he took him a distance. So yeah, stuff like that. That's one. Frankie Edgar. This guy.
Maybe ranking. So do you think Max Holloway would he
the rankings in that way in Aldo's category, right? The lower category, the one he beat Aldo in. I think Conor McGregor is rightfully number 1. Rightfully number 1, definitely. He's definitely champion. He should be champion. But even though there's a couple of guys, there's a couple of guys in there that he kind of bucked around that can beat him. There's 1 or 2 guys that haven't really tested him.
Would you put your money on him to beat him though?
Yeah, okay, Frankie Edgar would. There's a guy called Frankie Edgar, I'd probably put my bet money on him. He's getting older now, but I reckon he could have definitely beaten Conor. Like his game is like, yeah, he definitely would have beaten Conor.
Frankie Edgar's number 1. Frankie Edgar's in your book number 1 then, in that weight class.
No, because it's styles as well, right? It's style matchups as well. So his style is kind of bad for Conor. So yeah, this is the thing as well. This is why people as well kind of shocked. Aldo can beat Frankie Edgar, but his style is a lot better for. He's a lot better at taking on Frankie Edgar. Because Aldo's got really good kicks, right? And yeah, it's good for a good strategy against Edgar. Conor's mainly good with punches, but obviously punches are shorter range. Frankie can get in. Frankie's really good with wrestling. So yeah, it would kind of be, I would assume, a fight with Frankie Edgar and Conor McGregor would end up being Frankie Edgar just like getting into him, out-muscling him, and just putting him on the ground, just beating the shit out of him, like he did.
Basically, you put money on him. So basically, you put money on. You put Frankie Edgar number 1 in that weight class. I'm talking based on money. If you put your money on person being number 1 in the weight class to win.
Oh no, that's the thing is you can't say because I wouldn't say it because listen.
I think Aldo beats Frank Yeager, right? Jose Aldo, I think he beats Yeager, but I think, well, because he has beat Frank Yeager actually, he's beaten him twice. But I think Edgar beats McGregor.
Like, even though we're gonna beat Edgar already.
Yeah?
Even though we're gonna beat Edgar already.
No, he's never fought him. He's never fought him. He's avoided it. He's conveniently avoided it. That's what I'm saying. Like, McGregor's had kind of like an easy path. He's had like good matchups. He hasn't had a matchup where he hasn't had a matchup to get people to beat him.
I thought UFC wasn't like that. I thought UFC is like, you're saying that UFC was fair that.
It kind of is, but it's been changing more recently, especially with like Conor now. Like, and it's funny now because see with McGregor, they've realized, because obviously I guess they've realized, they've realized that certain fights sell, like like names do.
It's not better than boxing then. I thought UFC was like fair.
It is better than boxing. Obviously, like, people complain, right? But they don't do it all the time. But like, sometimes. Like sometimes they have a favourite or two here and there, So like McGregor, you can clearly see obviously McGregor's a favourite. Like see how they're treating him, right? He's a favourite poster boy, so they're giving him. He earned it. I said he earned it to a degree, but yeah, they're giving him. They got to. I said, what happened? They got to a point because he was winning fights and he was giving it all this math about I'm going to beat this guy first round, and I know he got quite a big following. And then they'll kind of see, this guy's getting the momentum. He's getting momentum and he's doing some good shit. Like, let's just make it a little easier for it. It's just like, let's not give him the fight. Let's not give him that Edgar fight to kind of like stop the train. Let's give him let's get Edgar.
What Edgar have to do? Edgar wins the fight. Shouldn't be mandatory. He fights.
Okay, no. Okay, it's we're talking about two weight class. This is what we're talking about, Dave. We're talking about two weight classes. I'm talking about the Aldo weight class right now. That's the lower weight class, right?
Edgar's not Aldo weight class.
Yeah, Edgar is Aldo weight class. But forget about that. I'm saying Edgar. Okay, I'm saying in the lower weight class. Let's do high. Look, we've got two weight classes. The lower one, high one, right? Yeah. Aldo and Edgar are in the lower one. So the only person he's beat Aldo. He's never fought Edgar. I think Edgar can beat him. Aldo, I don't know, maybe Aldo.
Can or will.
I can never say will, right? But I'd say if I was to have an estimate, like I would say it's like a 90% chance Edgar will be McGregor.
90. I think he will then. I think he will be in then.
Anything can happen, man. You never know, but I don't think. Yeah. Like so you never no one expected McGregor to get that punch, did he? Like that 30-second KO on you never know. So
I never knew that McGregor was first, sorry.
But to be honest, to be honest, that punch, that connection, that 30-second KO, that was more down to Aldo playing that fight him stupidly. But that was like, it was running and then just straight. I think he got a bit emotional, didn't he? Because they didn't like each other, and that fight was postponed. He got postponed twice, so it was like a long time in the running. So he was kind of just like a bit too eager, and he kind of played his hands like the strength, which is that trade-off punch. But anyway, yeah. So Edgar can beat him in that weight class. Holloway can beat him as well. I think now. I'm just saying those two. There's one or two, but I'd say those two. I'm pretty sure. In the higher weight class now, there's like about 5 guys or something that can be at least 4 confident.
Maschinengewehr, eindeutig
3 or
feindlich.
4. No, because he's going to avoid them. He's going to avoid. That's not man. Do you think it's mandatory with Conor? He can fucking fight who he wants, man. Especially now he's got that money. They can't force him to fight. And he's their poster boy. They know they know he generates that money for why put him into a fight that he's gonna lose, and then that's it. And that's not only that he loses, like a fight that he gets humiliated, right? He gets just dominated.
That's right then, man. That's what I'm saying. How can you fight a fighter that can beat him and not one of them will face him?
Because he's their money maker. Because he's their money spinner.
Not even in boxing is that bad.
No, it is that bad. But the thing is as well, they do it like they just do it in a sly way, right? They just like people, oh shit, people get injured. They're making an excuse why he wants to fight this person or that person.
Floyd is always called a top fighter.
But they're no, yeah. Okay. See, I'll give you the numbers. See, Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez was a fucking good matchup for him. Like Eddie Alvarez is smaller than him.
Trying to flank us.
He's one of the few guys in the higher category that's smaller than Conor McGregor. And but luckily for Conor, at the time, McGregor was going to fight, and that went up to the weight class to get a straight pulse off. It just so happens that Alvarez was the champ. So like the best possible matchup they got was happened to be the person who was the champ at that time. So it's got a bit of luck, a bit of hope. It's not the best.
How can he help
Our
this
defenses are
facing the
strong.
champ?
You brave
Because
soldiers
that's what I'm
embody
saying.
the
That's what I'm
spirit
saying.
of
Okay, you
our
got
great
a bit like
empire and
okay,
will
what
not
happened
be
is
beaten. And
what
when
happened?
they come
Something
for
because he
the
was supposed to
last
fight. He was
time,
supposed to
we will
fight
be ready for them.
Dos Anjos. But what happened to him? I forgot what happened.
Has he got anything got a belt? I swear Conor only wants belts.
But to be honest,